Om Gam Ganapatye Namaha. Maharana Pratap. Maharana Pratap, also known as Pratap Singh, was a valiant ruler and warrior of the Sisodia Rajput dynasty of Mewar in what is now the state of Rajasthan, India. He is celebrated for his steadfast resistance against the expansion of the Mughal Empire under Emperor Akbar. Maharana Pratap's family's life reflects the complex web of relationship and responsibilities characteristic of a ruler of his stature during the 16th century in India. Born into the royal family of Mewar, his lineage was part of the Sisodia clan of Rajputs, known for their valor and adherence to traditional values. Parents. Born on May 9, 1540, Maharana Pratap was the son of Maharana Uday Singh II, the ruler of Mewar, and his mother was Rani Jaivantabai. Uday Singh II had several wives, as was customary for royalty at that time, resulting in a large family with many half-siblings. Upon his father's death in 1572, Maharana Pratap ascended the throne of Mewar, one of the few Rajput kingdoms that resisted Mughals' dominance. Spouses. Maharana Pratap had multiple wives, which was a common practice among the royalty during this period, particularly for forming political alliances. Some of his known wives include Maharani Ajabde Punwar, who is often mentioned in folklore and historical narratives for her profound influence and support in his family. Other consorts include Rani Phulbhai Rathore, Rani Champabai Jhati, and more, each contributing to the lineage and legacy of Maharana Pratap. Children. Maharana Pratap had several children. Among them, Amar Singh I is the most notable, who succeeded him as the ruler of Mewar after his death. Amar Singh continued his father's struggle against Mughal supremacy with determination. Other children include Bhagwan Das, Shekha Singh, and several daughters. Legacy and impact. The family life of Maharana Pratap, while personal, had significant political and social implications. His marriage establishes alliances with other Rajput states, strengthening Mewar's position against external threats, particularly from the Mughal Empire. His children, especially Amar Singh I, was crucial in continuing the legacy of resistance against Mughal rule, ensuring the survival of Mewar as a sovereign entity. Maharana Pratap's family life, intertwined with his duties as a ruler and warrior, played a significant role in the history of Rajasthan and the broader narrative of Rajput resistance in India. His devotion to his homeland, sense of duty, and personal sacrifices have been immortalized in Indian history and culture, painting a complex picture of a man who was not only a legendary warrior but also a dedicated family man. His reign was marked by continued defense against Mughal attempts to subjugate his kingdom, leading to the iconic Battle of Haldighati in 1576. Despite being outnumbered, Maharana Pratap fought valiantly against the Mughal forces led by Man Singh I of Amber. Although the battle did not have a decisive winner, it became a symbol of Rajput's bravery and resistance. After Haldighati, Maharana Pratap continued his guerrilla warfare tactics, slowly regaining control over parts of Mewar except for the fort of Chittorgarh. He was known for his deep connection to his people, his land, and for his formidable military tactics. His faithful horse, Chetak, became legendary for his loyalty and bravery, particularly noted for his role in the Battle of Haldighati. The story of Maharana Pratap and his loyal horse Chetak is one of the most enduring tales of loyalty, bravery, and sacrifice in Indian history, symbolizing the valor of the Rajput king and his profound bond with his horse. Chetak was a stunning blue-colored horse, though blue might be a poetic description suggesting a grayish coat of exceptional speed and stamina. And Maharana Pratap rode him during the Battle of Haldighati on June 21st, 1576. This battle was a significant confrontation between the forces of Maharana Pratap of Mewar and the Mughal army led by Man Singh I of Amber, acting on behalf of Emperor Akbar. According to the legend, despite being heavily outnumbered, Maharana Pratap and his men fought valiantly. During the battle, Maharana Pratap targeted Man Singh I, who was riding on an elephant. Chetak leaped onto the elephant, placing Maharana Pratap in a position to attack. But in the process, Chetak was severely wounded. Realizing the gravity of Chetak's injury, Maharana Pratap made the difficult decision to retreat from the battlefield to ensure the safety of his loyal horse and his men. With the Mughal forces in pursuit, Chetak, despite his grievous injuries, carried Maharana Pratap safely away from the battlefield. The horse demonstrated extraordinary loyalty and strength, galloping for miles until they reached the river. Chetak, with his last ounce of strength, jumped across the river, ensuring his master's safety. Sadly, shortly after this incredible feat, Chetak succumbed to his injuries. The story of Maharana Pratap and Chetak is celebrated in Rajasthani folklore and songs, immortalizing the horse's loyalty and bravery. Chetak's sacrifice is seen as a testament to the unbreakable bond between a warrior and his steed. Memorials in Rajasthan honor Chetak's memory, including a famed statue in Udaipur that depicts the horse Hirokali leap. The tale of Maharana Pratap and Chetak continues to inspire admiration and respect for their courage and loyalty. Maharana Pratap's effort to restore the independence of Mewar were partially successful. He reclaimed much of Mewar's territory and fortified them against further invasions. His legacy is that of an enduring spirit of independence and resistance against subjugation. Maharana Pratap died of injuries sustained in a hunting accident on January 19, 1597. He left behind a legacy of heroic resistance and became a symbol of Rajput's valor and pride. His life and struggles have been commemorated in Indian history and culture, inspiring numerous folk songs, dramas, and poems. Maharana Pratap remains one of the most celebrated warriors in Indian history, embodying the spirit of freedom and resistance against overwhelming odds. Maharana Pratap's legacy extends far beyond his military engagements. His life and reign embodied the spirit of resistance and the underlying defense of sovereignty and cultural identity. Here are more facets of his storied life. Administration and governance. Maharana Pratap was not just a warrior, he was also a skilled administrator who prioritized the welfare of his people. He worked towards the reconstruction of the areas of Mewar that was devastated by continuous warfare. His governance aimed at ensuring the prosperity and stability of his kingdom amidst the constant threat from the Mughal Empire. Diplomatic relationships. Despite being in a constant state of conflict with the Mughals, Maharana Pratap managed to maintain diplomatic relations with other rulers and sought alliances to strengthen his position against the Mughals. His efforts were focused on preserving the autonomy of Mewar and protecting it from external domination. Cultural patronage. Like many Rajput rulers, Maharana Pratap was a patron of culture and arts. Even during times of war, he supported the continuation of traditional crafts, literature, and arts, contributing to the rich cultural tapestry of Rajasthan, which continues to be celebrated today. Personal sacrifices. The struggle against the Mughals required significant personal sacrifices from Maharana Pratap and his family. They faced hardships and lived in conditions of austerity when expelled from their capital. Despite these challenges, Pratap's resolve to fight for his kingdom's independence never wavered, earning him the respect and admiration of his people. Icon of Rajput's pride. Maharana Pratap's steadfast commitment to his principles and his kingdom made him an enduring icon of Rajput pride and valor. His refusal to submit it to Mughals is celebrated in Rajput and Indian folklore as an exemplary display of courage and determination. Rural development and governance. Maharana Pratap showed a keen interest in the development of the rural areas of his kingdom. He understood the importance of a self sufficient and prosperous peasantry for the strength of Mewar. His governance model focuses on fairness, reducing the burden on the common people, and ensuring that justice was accessible to all. Memorials and commemorations. Across Rajasthan and India, numerous memorials and statues have been erected in the honor of Maharana Pratap. His anniversary is celebrated with great fervor, particularly in Mewar, where he is remembered as a hero who fought for the dignity and freedom of his land. In popular culture, Maharana Pratap's life story has been adapted into various films, television series, and literature, highlighting his legacy as a warrior king who valiantly resisted the might of the Mughal Empire. These portrayals have contributed to keeping his memory alive among the people of India. Maharana Pratap remains a towering figure in Indian history, embodying the indomitable spirit of resistance against oppression. His life continues to inspire and resonate with those who value freedom, justice, and the sovereignty of their homeland. Maharana Pratap's contribution to Hinduism are deeply intertwined with his defense of his kingdom against the Mughal Empire and his commitment to preserving the cultural and religious identity of his people. While Maharana Pratap is primarily celebrated for his military resistance, his efforts also had significant implications for the preservations and promotion of Hindu practices, traditions, and values during a period of intense political and religious conflicts in India. Here are some aspects of his contributions to Hinduism. Preservation of Hindu temples and pilgrimage sites. Maharana Pratap was a staunch protector of Hindu temples and pilgrimage sites within his kingdom. During a time when many religious sites faced the threat of destruction or conversion under foreign rule, his commitment to safeguarding these places ensured that they continued to serve as centers of worship and spiritual practice for Hindus. Support for Hindu practices and festivals. Maharana Pratap actively promoted and participated in Hindu festivals and rituals, emphasizing the importance of religious and cultural traditions in strengthening community bonds and preserving social identity. His court and administration observed Hindu ceremonies, which helped reinforce a sense of normalcy and continuity in the face of external threats. Patronage of Hindu scholars and saints. Maharana Pratap provided patronage to Hindu scholars, poets, and saints, encouraging the continuation and development of Hindu literature, philosophy, and theology. This support was crucial in keeping the intellectual and spiritual discourse vibrant within Hinduism during turbulent times. Promotion of Dharma and righteousness. In his governance and personal conduct, Maharana Pratap exemplified the principles of Dharma, righteousness. His rule was marked by justice, fairness, and adherence to ethical and moral principles derived from Hindu scriptures, serving as a model for his subjects and reinforcing the social and ethical foundations of Hindu society. Role in Hindu Rajput culture. Maharana Pratap's life and legacy are integral to Rajput's culture, which is deeply influenced by Hindu values and traditions. His persona as a warrior and ruler who stood firm in his religious faith under adversity has become emblematic of the Rajput's ethos, blending marital valor with religious devotion. Inspirational figure in Hindu nationalism. In modern times, Maharana Pratap has been embraced as an inspirational figure by movements promoting Hindu nationalism. His resistance against the Mughal Empire is often cited as an early example of the struggle for Hindu sovereignty, inspiring contemporary discussions on Hindu identity and political autonomy. While Maharana Pratap's primary legacy is that of a warrior king who defended his kingdom against external domination, his contributions to the preservation and promotion of Hinduism during a critical period of Indian history have left an indelible mark on the culture and religious landscape of India. Maharana Pratap's significance in Indian history and culture is profound, touching upon various aspects that go beyond his military exploits. Legacy in education. Maharana Pratap's life and values are taught in Indian schools as a part of curriculum. His story serves as an educational tool to instill pride in India's rich history and to inspire values such as bravery, perseverance, and patriotism among students. Environmental conservation. Maharana Pratap had a deep respect for nature and the environment. The dense forest of Mewar served not only as a strategic asset during his guerrilla warfare against the Mughals, but also played a crucial role in the sustenance of his kingdom. His legacy is a reminder of the importance of preserving our natural heritage. Military innovations. Maharana Pratap's use of guerrilla warfare tactics against the numerically and technologically superior Mughal forces is studied in military strategy courses. His innovations in armor and weaponry, adapted to the rugged terrain of Mewar, underscores his adaptability and understanding of warfare. Symbol of resistance and unity. Maharana Pratap is a symbol of resistance against subjugation and external aggression. His unyielding stance against the Mughals is celebrated as an enduring testament to the human spirit's desire for freedom and self determination. He united the various clans of Rajasthan under the common cause of defending their homeland. Tourism and heritage. Places associated with Maharana Pratap, such as battleground of Haldighati, his capital of Chavand, and his memorial at Kumbhalgarh, are significant tourist attractions. These sites are a part of India's rich heritage, drawing visitors interested in the history of Rajput's valor and resistance. Inspirational figure. Maharana Pratap's life is a source of inspiration for leaders and individuals across the world. His principles of leadership, commitment to the people, and his unwavering courage in the face of adversities are qualities that resonate with many, even centuries after its time. Folklore and arts. The tales of Maharana Pratap's bravery, his loyal horse Chetak, and his battles against the Mughals have been immortalized in Rajasthan folklore, songs, dances, and paintings. These artistic expressions keep his memory alive in the cultural consciousness of Rajasthan and India. Commemoration. Various cultural programs, processions, and events are organized annually on Maharana Pratap's Jayanti to commemorate his birth anniversary. These celebrations are especially grand in Rajasthan, where he is revered as one of the greatest heroes of their history. Maharana Pratap's legacy is that of a warrior who became an emblem of resistance, dignity, and the unyielding defense of one's belief and homeland. His life story continues to inspire countless generations, embodying the spirit of resilience and eternal quest for justice and freedom. Om Hari Om.